Alrighty. Hey people. So I've been getting a lot of questions on, hey man, is that a carbon fiber roll cage? How'd you do it? Stuff like that. So, little tutorial, little explanation. So, it is bolted in the car, but it is also welded. So if I wanted to take it out, I would have to cut it out. Meaning that it is welded in certain places. So everywhere you see the carbon fiber tubing, there is a weld. So what I did is I got my metal tube, which was just straight metal tube, and bent it the way I needed to with our little bender. That guy, pain in the ass, but it's manual. So bent it all the way I needed to, got everything fit in the car. But like the bottom piece down here, I welded to that, come up, and then it's cut underneath that carbon fiber piece. Then this is another piece that comes up and goes across. It goes across, and it's got the front weld and the back weld. So there's a weld here and there's a weld up front where you can see. There you go. And so everything's kind of welded in place, but it's bolted to the car. So what I did is I bent it all with the raw steel, like this guy, that guy there. Scrap piece, messed that one up, but hey, learning curve. Come at it with our tube. So I got a tube that's smaller to go inside of it, so it'll fit instead of having to hold it. So then basically you get it all bent, it's cut, you make sure it all fits together smoothly. All right, so now it's powder coated, it's in the car. So basically I just took my grinder and ground out this stuff before I installed it. Then once I got it in the car, I got it kind of all situated and everything was right. This is powder coated at this point. Then I had my sleeve, which is my little carbon fiber, which is real carbon fiber sleeve. So then I slid this over. 2 hands. Ta-da. There you go. The weld is hidden and looks pretty. Now, most important things to remember. Took me a while. Took me a minute to figure it out. But, so, when you're doing these guys, you want to make sure that you get carbon fiber tubing that is big enough so when you powder coat it, it still fits. That matters because carbon fiber, or the powder coating is thicker, so it makes the tubing thicker. So therefore, this guy will slide freely. But I didn't do that the first time, and had to figure some stuff out because I didn't know how thick the actual powder coating was. But so everything's in there. The other thing is you want to make sure when you're doing this, you have enough room. So this guy here was a pain because the weld is like right here. But it took me a minute to figure that out because I had to put it there so I could slide our sleeve down so I could weld behind it and then slide it back up. And there's enough room for it to slide back and forth because if I'd have done it right in the middle and this would have been longer, and I did have to cut the carbon fiber tube to make it the length I needed. So it would all slide back and forth. I'd be able to weld around it, make sure it was good and secure in the car, and everything worked right. So that's how I did it. Appreciate you guys.